Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. In today's video, I am going to show you how you can export hardware specifications of your Intune-enrolled Windows devices. Now, before I get into the method that I'm going to teach you, I'm going to show you what are the existing options you have at the time of recording this video, which is on 17th of February 2025. So in this test environment, I've got a Windows device that's Azure AD joined and enrolled in Intune. Looking at the inbuilt reporting options, if you click on reports in Intune Admin Center, you're given a few options in here. As far as the device specifications go, the information in these reports don't really help you in understanding what are your CPUs, what are the RAM capacities, the GPUs, the storage size. These reports as of right now don't really provide you with any useful information at this point in time. What you can do is if you go to devices and then go back to Windows, in here you will get some useful information regarding the operating system, the device name, and if you click on each device and click on hardware, then you will be able to see more information such as the total storage, and I believe there's some more information down here with regards to the Wi-Fi MAC address, Ethernet MAC, and that sort of information. And you also have the physical memory as well, the RAM of your device. But the issue with this method is you have to click on individual device and check this manually, which is a pain, and there's no way to export this information as of right now. So in order to get this information on a report is a challenge at this point in Microsoft Intune Admin Center. You also have this option called Resource Explorer, which will give you some information, but once again, they're not really user-friendly. Now, if you have an RMM agent like Datto can provide you with all the information you need in terms of your hardware specifications. So I highly recommend, if you've got an alternative method of exporting a report with CPU, RAM, GPU, hard disk space, operating system, the serial number, make, model, manufacturer, and etc., definitely go with a platform like Datto. But say that you don't have Datto and Intune is your only option, I'm going to show you how you can do that. Now, there are a couple of ways that you can do that. In Microsoft Intune, there's a feature that's relatively new, which is called Properties Catalog. So if I go to Device Configuration Profiles under Windows and click Create New Policy, Windows 10 and later, Properties Catalog, and if I click Create, I'm just gonna give this a name. Click Next. In here, if you click Add Properties, you can include your CPU, your memory information, and video controller, OS version, and any other information that this supports at this point in time. So if I select that, it says it refreshes every 24 hours. Now I have gone ahead and created this policy and applied to all devices, but the problem is it does not provide me with any information, and I have run this report twice and I have reapplied the policy and waited for a couple of days. Unfortunately, it's not giving me any information about my device. So this method, which supposed to work, is not working at the moment. So what I'm going to show you now, a method that actually works, is by creating a remediation script. So if you go under Windows and click on Scripts and Remediations, I've already done this and verified that it's working. what we're going to do is we're going to create a detection script. ChatGPT has helped me with this script. So this will give you information such as your CPU speed, the number of cores, the storage, RAM, graphics card information, operating system. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a remediation script, and then we're going to apply it to all devices. In this case, when you're doing this, you might do this for a specific subset of devices. It's totally up to you, but I'm going to show you how you can do that. If you want this script, put me a comment or send me an email and I will send this script to you. I'll try to put this script in the YouTube comments as well, so you can easily get it from there. I'm not sure what the character limitation is, but I will try to put it in either YouTube description or I'll put it as a pinned comment. So let's go back to Intune. So scripts and remediations, make sure you're in remediations and click create. In here I'm going to give it a name, device info. If you like to give it a description, you can do so. Click next, and detection script file. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that this script is saved on your local computer as a script file .ps1 format. So I have already got this saved locally, so I'm going to select that file. Hardware info 2 PS1 is the script that I just showed you. You can see it in here as well, where it shows a preview. There are no remediation scripts here. We're just running a detection script to find out or detect what hardware we have in our devices. And in here we do not want to run the script as a logged on user, so leave this as no. We do not want to enforce script signature check, so leave that as no. But we do need to run the script in 64-bit PowerShell because that is the default architecture for PowerShell in Windows 10 and above. So I'm going to click yes to this switch and I'm going to go next. We don't have to worry about scope tags, we go next. And in assignments, I'm going to select all devices because this is a test environment. In the schedule, it's defaulting to daily, but if you want it to run more frequently, you can change this to hourly as well, which I've done in this case. Click apply, go next, and you have your detection script ready to go, and click create. I'm not going to click create because I've already done this. So once you have set up the detection script, it will show up in here. So this is the job or the remediation job or the detection script that we have just done, the one that I've just shown you. After you have created it, what you can do is you can test the script to make sure that it works. So what you can do is there's a new feature in Intune that lets you run a remediation script on demand. So what you have to do is you have to go back to the device. Let me just click on the device and then select one device. You may have hundreds of devices in here. I only have one device. So click on the device and then click on these three dots and click on run remediation. So this is a fairly new feature. It lets you run a remediation job on demand. This is a great way that you can use to confirm that your remediation script or detection script is working as expected. So select the remediation job or the script that you want to run and click on run remediation. This will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure the device that you're running this on is online, and you will see that this job gets completed fairly quickly, because otherwise you don't know when Intune is going to run these jobs. Even though you've set the schedule to be hourly, you can't predict when it's going to actually run. So this is a great way to find out how this script works and whether it's working as expected. So once you have run the remediation job, let's go back to our scripts and remediations window, and I'm gonna go to the job that we have just created. As you can see, I've already done it and it's run on one of the devices, which is the only device on this instance, successfully. And if I click on device status, in here you're not going to see anything in terms of the output of the script. What you need to do is you need to click on the columns and make sure that you have selected pre-remediation detection output and click apply. And in here you're going to see the results of the detection. Let me click on the review button and it will give you all the information that the script has detected. So it's telling me the processor name and the processor speed, the number of cores, the physical, the threads, the storage capacity, the RAM size, the graphics card name, and the graphics card memory, computer name, serial number, and the operating system, which are pretty much all the information that you would likely need from a hardware specification report. So what you can do is, once this remediation job has run on your devices, if you've got more devices, make sure that you give it a couple of days for every device to come online. At least give them 24 hours so you can make sure, especially if you've got users who are using Intune-enrolled devices and they're dispersed around different time zones, so make sure you give them enough time. And click on this export button and it will give you an Excel, a CSV file with this information. I've downloaded that already and I'm going to show you how it's going to look like in Excel. Unfortunately, it's all in one cell, so what you can do is you can do some data manipulation and or I think the option is text to column. So if you go with text to column, you can populate all this information in individual Excel columns. So it will help you to manipulate the data the way you want. It will help you when it comes to filtering the data, and if you want to create a report in Excel, you can also do so. If you want to filter, sort, all of these things can be done after you do a text to column and make sure each value is in its own column. So guys, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. Once again, I'll try to put the script in the description, or I'll put it in the YouTube comments as a pinned comment. Hope this helps you to a certain degree. Once again, if you've got access to an RMM agent like Atera or Datto, definitely go with that option. It's much easier to get all this information. But if Intune is all you have, you can go with this option and at least you will have this information. It's definitely better than nothing. And let's hope that Microsoft improves Intune's reporting capabilities and make these information available readily for Intune business users. Alright guys, thank you once again for watching this tutorial. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you've got any questions, make sure that you put them in the comment section. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and have a good day.